government is running.
Okay.
That's a narrative that I fell for at the beginning during the impeachment, that there's this a tribal man, this is a person who only thinks about his tribe and his people. And it's an easy narrative to sell to people who don't know Rigathi Gachagua. You understand?
Yeah.
It's an easy narrative to sell because, I mean, he is from the mountain.
Yeah.
It is like when I talk, people are like, "Huyu anakuanga na mdomo sana." There are some characteristics it's easy for you to say, but we know who Orwoba is because you can just put a blanket over, you know, and that's the narrative that government is using.
Yeah.
But if you really look at the person that has ended up uniting Kenyans, in terms of even people feeling like, okay, I belong in this country because there's this person who's speaking on my behalf. It is actually Rigathi Gachagua.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in all fairness, forget how he has conducted himself in the US. As far back as, let's even talk immediately after impeachment. You look at all the formations that he's having. This is a person who everybody said cannot work with anyone.
Yeah.
Yet they have had a very strong formation with all these leaders from all the different regions. The Natembea, you know. I mean, if he was a person who could not, if he's a tribal person, honestly, I don't think he would have sustained an united opposition this long. By now, he would have been running solo. And even when there was a scare, when we had the utterances in Kisii of the governor trying to say that maybe, you know, we don't want this guy, whatever. There was that thing like, oh, okay, so now the opposition is, there's some, you know, immediately after that, it was definitely obvious that that was something they were trying to push because we saw now Gachagua with Matiang'i and all these people. Even in the US, there was a photo that came out. So I feel like if this was, if you're a tribal person, and the way they're trying to paint it, that this guy can only think about Mount Kenya and the Kikuyus, then how is it that he has managed to sustain a union, a partnership with the likes of Kalonzo, who's also a very dominant figure?
Yeah.
How is it that he has managed to sustain a partnership with Matiang'i all this time? Natembea, there were Malwas and, you know, all Martha Karua, all these people.
Could it be a matter of convenience?
No. I think people need to start setting aside some of the narratives that have been run about people and then just interrogate the person according to what you see. Yeah, instead of buying into someone's narrative. When you start doing that, you start seeing people for who they really are.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's an issue of fake news. There's a lot of fake news. Yeah.
All right. Well, when you look